Welcome to Evergreen. In today's video, we're going to take a look at one of Calgary's favorite family communities. Holds a special place in my heart. It's where I started my homeownership journey, and it's only gotten better since. The community was started in the mid-90s. If you're not including Evergreen Estates, moves into about 2013 when it finished up. It's a mix of starter homes, move-up homes, estate homes. Most of the homes, 99% two-story, 1,500 to 2,300 square feet. We've got a lot of townhouses, mostly to the south, close to the Sobeys. And then you've got some really nice apartment buildings, both on the south and north end of the community. The north ones have incredible views of Fish Creek Park. Let's take a look at what this community has to offer. So one of the things that most appeals about Evergreen is its location. And you're in the very southwest corner of the city with just Bridlewood behind you to the south. But what you've got is Fish Creek Park to the north. You're flanked by the Ring Road on the west. And then you've got Shaughnessy Millrise to the east, but a very easy connection to McLeod Trail for your north-south commuting. Just behind is 162nd Avenue, which you share as a border with Bridlewood. The Ring Road has really added a lot to this community. When I first lived here, you were really limited to McLeod Trail as your access point. Now with the Ring Road, we've got commutes to downtown in as little as 20 minutes, and even on a busy day, probably going to be about 30 minutes long. It's a great spot, and then getting Fish Creek, Canada's second largest inner city park, right there on your doorstep, you can't beat the location. So if you're watching a realtor's video about Evergreen, you probably want to know a little bit about the real estate in Evergreen. So most of the houses, there are some luxury homes that are over $1 million price point. You're mostly going to find those in the Evergreen Estates area, backing onto Fish Creek Park. For the majority of the other homes in the community, you're about 1,500 to 2,300 square feet, and you're probably looking in that $600,000 on the low end, up a little over $800,000 on the higher end, with a mix, and obviously prices do vary as the market changes. Townhouses, you're about 800 to 1,200 square feet. You've got a pretty wide range of upgrades and trims that you're going to find in those, so price point is going to vary significantly. And then apartments, you're looking mostly 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. There's a cluster of apartments on the south end of the community, and then there's a couple on the north that face out to Fish Creek. The ones on the north are a little bit more luxury oriented than the south ones, so there's a wide range of price points available for whoever the buyer would be. As an investor, it's a great community. Over the last 10 years, as of recording here in September of 2023, 39.1% increase on your investment from 10 years ago. So regardless of what home style you're picking, detached home, condo, apartment, Evergreen is going to be one of your best bang for your buck communities in the city. With Fish Creek to the north and the price points that you're going to get, it is one of my favorite communities and one of most buyers' favorite communities in the city of Calgary. So let's talk about amenities in the community of Evergreen. The best part of it, in my opinion, is that right on the north side is you have Canada's second largest inner city park, and that's a 19-kilometer east to west park that features bike paths, hiking trails, day use areas. You've got everything in this park. If you're outdoor active whatsoever, you're gonna love it. One of the great things about it is you actually get wildlife that pop their way through the community. So you'll get some deer walking around, deer coming through in December. You can't beat that. As an extension of Fish Creek Park, the community has a ton of pathways and walkways that run through the homes, through the community. So you can hop on your bike, you're into the park, and that actually connects to Calgary's bike pathway network. So you can actually bike downtown without ever getting onto a road. Evergreen has tons of shopping access as well. The shops of Buffalo Run are the newest addition and the most readily accessible down the Ring Road. They feature a Costco, dollar store, some fast food options, some longer dining options, and more. There's a Shaughnessy shopping center down the road, which has many big box stores for you to take advantage of, including a Walmart, Canadian Tire, Sport Chek, Home Depot, many more. There's also Landmark Theaters, which is just down the road, which is a great movie theater. There's a Superstore. There's also Cardell Place with 4 hockey rinks, a YMCA, and a Calgary Public Library, all minutes away from the community. We've talked a couple times in this video about how family-friendly Evergreen is, but we haven't talked about the schools for the kids. Everything you need right up until grade 10 is right here in the community. There's 2 elementary schools, Evergreen School right behind me, Dr. Frida Miller School on the other side of the community, so divides the community in half. Frida Miller's K to 5, this one's K to 6, and they go to junior high at Marshall Springs School, and then after that they'll get bus out of the community to Dr. E.P. Scarlett, that's in Canyon Meadows, and frankly if they rode their bike they'd get there a lot quicker, probably take about 10 minutes through Fish Creek Park to get there. The separate school, or the Catholic school students, they're going to start with Our Lady of Evergreens, and then they're going to go just a short little walk away into Millrise to Our Lady of Peace Junior High, and then they're going to go to high school, actually just down the road down 162nd Ave in the Somerset area at Bishop O'Byrne High School. Families will also want to know about the safety of the community, and I've actually got good news for you that you can rest assured. Over the last 12 months, as we record this in September of 2023, Evergreen is actually the safest community in Southwest Calgary, with only 0.28 crimes per capita occurring over the past year. So there you have it. It's our look at one of Calgary's best family communities and a great starter community. My starter community, it's why I like it so much. If you're interested in seeing what homes are available for sale in Evergreen, there's a link in the description that'll take you to everyone that's on the market currently. If you're curious what any homes in Evergreen have sold for or homes in Calgary have sold for, there's another link in the description where you can sign up and view that on demand. Lastly, let me know what you think of the video. Leave a comment, ask any questions about the community, and if you want weekly Calgary real estate videos, subscribe below.